This is our first time using our new template to come up with a monthly budget. This is January's monthly budget for 2025, our first monthly budget of the year, of the calendar year.
I'm excited.
Me too. If you didn't know, hi, I'm Bo.
Now I'm Win.
And we are trying to struggle bus our way to financial stability for us and his 3 kids. We do not share bank accounts, but we do share a budget. So that makes math a little more complicated, but we can make it work. Let's get right into it. So we're going to start with his paycheck. We are budgeting money that we already have right now. So this part we're going to get from this little handy dandy post-it that we keep on the back of our monthly calendars. So if you remember from our template, I know it was a long video, but honestly, I think it's very helpful to see how our process works. But if you remember, our paycheck one, when spending, his spending was $17.36. So we need to pick a paycheck that is at least $17.36 out of what we have here. If we were going to use his next paycheck, his next paycheck was only $15.84, so that wouldn't work to pay for all the things that are going to come out this paycheck. So we need to go down to the next paycheck, his November 29th paycheck, that's $17.87. That has to be the first paycheck. But the second paycheck here, the second paycheck is, the spending is only $512. So you can use this paycheck right here of $15.84. So those can be the 2 paychecks of his month. It's just we can't use them in order if we're going to cover everything for the month. So that is A-okay. We're going to go with that. So let's break out our calendar here. And we have $15.84 plus $17.87. So that's $33.71. So that's actually more than what he was budgeting for his paycheck for the month. So that's good. That's good. That's great.
Also, to be clear, this pay delay took a while for us to put ourselves in this position. This kind of budgeting, this kind of savings allowed us to build up a buffer until we were a paycheck ahead, more than a paycheck ahead, and able to take a more accurate look at where our money was coming from and just be more thoughtful moving forward.
Yes, so the point is we can budget money that we already have. That's the whole point of this. Okay, so $33.71 is going to be his paycheck for the month. And we're going to add our normal handy dandy little post-it here, up here. I hope you can see this. Sorry, it's crooked. Okay, let me fix it.
How could you?
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm putting it crooked in. Okay. Whatever. Close enough. Close enough. Okay, so his inflow. Because we always have to double check our numbers because we do mess them up. We are not perfect, y'all. We are not professionals. Okay, so his inflow is $33.71 for the paycheck plus what are we going to use for other income? Let's see. We have his savings account interest, which is $36. And that's going to be in the first paycheck because that normally comes out on the 3rd. And then the utility reimbursement. Actually, I think we're going to use that for the second pay period. Or do you want to use that for the first? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to use it for the month of January regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So the utility reimbursement that we got, and this was actually 2 months of reimbursement because our neighbor was behind. We actually share utilities with the apartment next door to us because this used to be a duplex. We live in what used to be a duplex, but they split the bottom floor in half. So the central air is actually shared between two apartments. So 320 is what we're going to use for part of his inflow. So that's actually going to be in the second pay period, but we are going to put it in the monthly budget. Okay, so that is his inflow. Okay. So these two are going to be for his other income, and we're going to work with that. So let's see, 3371 plus 36 plus 320 equals 3727. So that is the total that his inflow is going to be, is 3727. Okay, so we're not going to put in anything for other income right now or from savings because we're just working with his numbers right now. Oops, excuse me. So neither of us are investing, so we're just going to put a line through that right now. And then we go down to his spending. So for the month, we're going to go straight up with the monthly numbers for right here. So okay, let's see if we can get them both in the screen so you can see.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Okay.
I was thinking that, Bo.
So we're just working with the month right now. We're not working with paycheck amounts. So for rent, we have $13.50. Kid bills, $280. And this is an estimate. We're not sure how much their insurance is going to be, because it's one of those things where with the new year amounts change. So we'll have to see how much that is. But this is what we're estimating. Internet is 66. S&M collections 50. Heating bill 177 is the average. Of course, once it comes close for the second pay period, as long as we remember to check how much it's going to be, then we'll put in the actual amount. But the average for the year so far was 177. And then student loans is 36. Electric bill, same deal. The average has been 149. Adventures 40. And miscellaneous, which is Wynn's pocket money, going with 100. So shortcutting that math, the subtotal is 2248. And this is where the numbers are a little different. So remember, his total inflow is actually 3727. We're going to put this template back away. So his actual inflow is 3727, not the amount that we had come through for in the template. So 3727 minus 2248 equals 1479.
That's hot.
So that is how much he actually has to save this month. So 1479, which is of course more than what the template was. And that's okay, because we were just trying to see what was realistic for the year with the template. So
when we were coming up with that template, one of the adjustments we had to make, because we were going based off of money I'd been making on average, we ended up cutting summer pay in half. So I think we should first prioritize the wedding fund, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But if there's more left over, it should probably go to summer pay, right?
We'll see, because
Okay.
we need to. The template was for the year, but the priorities for the current quarter that we're in is a little different from this, because this is the yearly overview, like the average for the year, not what's actually going to be every month. So the next step is we're going to put in the priorities for this quarter, not for the year. So for this quarter, his savings, the first priority is the wedding fund. Second priority is kids' clothes and furniture, because the kids have been growing like weeds. third is his summer pay, and fourth is gifts. So out of this $1,479, first priority is wedding fund. So how much is that supposed to get?
$441.
$441. So $1,479 minus $441 is $1,038. So the next priority is kids' clothes and furniture. How much is that getting?
$100.
So minus 100 is $938. What's the next priority? Summer pay.
$754.
$754.
Looks like that's actually going to happen in January.
Yep,
That's hot.
it is. So minus 754 equals 184. And his gifts, our goal for this quarter per month was to save 109, but we can save more than that. We can save 184 because he made more than his average, and that's what we're going to be using for January. So very happy that these numbers are much better. Very happy. Let's double check that the numbers add up because sometimes that's a problem. So 100 plus 441 plus 184 plus 754 equals 1479 plus 2248 equals 3727, which is his inflow. So great.
Ooh.
Now we go to my side of the budget. So my paycheck, we are going to work with my next two paychecks. So we have $1,550 for my December 5th paycheck and $2,022 for my December 19th paycheck. So my paychecks are not normally over $2,000, but I got a Christmas bonus this year.
Yeah, you did.
So we're going to go with $1,550 plus $2,022. So that's $3,527. So my pay, $3,527. So then we go to her inflow because we got to always double check the numbers. So her inflow is $3,527 plus my savings account interest, which is oh, that's right. I didn't get it yet for this month because it's not the 23rd yet. I'm coming up with this budget early. So
But that's still enough to meet your budget for a month, right?
yes, but I still want to include the savings account interest. So what it has been for, let's see. So for November, I got 93. For October, I got 89. So I'm going to go with 85 just to be safe because I know we take money in and out. So we're just going to budget 85 for my savings account interest because I know I didn't take significant amounts of money out of savings, but we're being careful here. So 35.27 plus 85 equals 36.12. So 36.12. That's what I'm working with on my side. So again, for this part, for the spending, it's going to be the same as what's on the template. That's the goal here. Is to at least have this part already done. So monthly bills. I'm pretty sure these dates line up. Let's look at the calendar from January. So we have I have all of them So $63 for my monthly bills. And $887.
This is going much faster than usual.
Yep. Actually, I'm gonna wait on his debt. We're gonna wait on that. We're gonna leave that blank for a little bit. Because I think I actually want to go a little higher. So 3612 is my inflow. Let's look at where'd the template go? Here's the template. Okay. So my template for my paycheck was $3,000. So my actual pay is $500 more than what the template was. So I think I'm gonna send at least $1,000 to his debt, and we're gonna go with that. Because that's an additional $200.
Okay.
Right? So I'm gonna send $1,000, because at least that way, you know, we're benefiting. We're sending to priorities more now that I'm making more. So $1,000 to his debt. And then dining out, we go with 60. Everything else is going to be the same. 520, 120, 160 for health. Home shopping, 60. Birthdays, 10. Clothing and shoes, 100. Pet care, 30.
Would you consider putting your personal up to the 240 you had originally estimated? If only for the month?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. We're gonna go with 240 for my personal and Elphaba. Elphaba being I match what Wynn's twins, his two oldest kids, I match what they put in their savings accounts out of the money that they get from their dad and other people. Basically, the money that they get while they're at our home is what they have to give to their savings account if they want. So let us add all this up, and I'll be right back because y'all don't need to see me struggle. Hold on. Okay, so all of this adds up to 2,363, and we're going to subtract that from my total inflow. So 3612 minus 2363 equals 1249. So that is how much I have left to save. 1249. And again, this is more than I had budgeted to save. So we are still looking good for reaching goals. And that is the benefit of this template, is I know this is the baseline, and if I can do better than that, great. So out of this 1249, what can we save? What are the priorities? Priority 1 is Christmas, always Christmas. Priority, hold on. We're going to do priority list first, priority order. So priority 1 is Christmas. Priority 2 is insurance. Priority 3 is car maintenance. Priority 4 is school. So we have 4 priorities, and this is what we're working with. So priority 1 is Christmas, and Christmas is a little special because we are pulling cards. We're pulling random cards. So the average that I want to save for Christmas during December, January, February, the average for that is $84 a month. But the biggest cards that I could pull, and I don't want to budget for less than that because it's possible that I could pull the biggest cards this month, are 30 and 30 for the jokers, and then 16 and 16, I believe, for the next highest cards, which are the aces, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Okay. So 60 plus 32 is 92. So that's actually what I'm going to budget for the month. is pulling the highest cards that I possibly could. And it's going to be less than that. And whatever's less than that is going to go to the next priority. We're just going to go in order as we roll through this. So 92 is what we're budgeting for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to take that. So 1249 minus 92 is 1157. So the next priority is insurance. How much is going to insurance?
466.
466. So 1157 minus 466 is 691. So what's next?
Car maintenance at 111.
Okay, 111. So 691 minus 111 equals 580. And what's the next priority?
Your school, and it's 204.
Right, but we have more than that. So, do we want to send more to school, or do we want to put more towards a higher priority? What do you think? Not counting Christmas, because Christmas we're just pulling whatever cards we pull.
Insurance and car maintenance don't move.
What do you mean don't move?
Sorry, the amount doesn't go up each month.
No, this is insurance I pay every 6 months. Car maintenance, I'm saving up to where I have essentially a fund to pull from whenever like I have to get new tires or get brakes done or get like regular maintenance.
I'm a big fan of you investing in your schooling. I feel like you should dump what's left into school.
Okay. So school is getting 580. Okay. There we go. So it's the lowest priority, but it's for some reason getting the most money. Okay. So let's make sure that the maths. So we have 580 plus 92 plus 111 plus 466 equals 1249. Fantastic. So the maths at that point, and we're going to go back and fill in and make sure that all the numbers line up. Okay, so we have his paycheck at $33.71, my paycheck at $35.27.
We gotta add the other income. Yep. Sorry.
Other income is going to be these other numbers added up. So 36 plus 320, that's his other income, plus my other income, which is 85. So that's 441. So other income is 441. And then from savings, do we have anything that we're planning on taking from savings? I don't think so. Do we have any annual bills that come out in January?
Doesn't seem like it.
Nope, we don't have anything.
The only thing coming up is your birthday. You've asked for your birthday that I stay focused.
Yep, and go to work every day so that he has more money for next month. That is my birthday gift from him, is financial stability. Okay, so this is all that we have for inflow. So we have the 441 plus the 3527 plus 3371 equals 7339. So that is our total inflow for the month of January. And then we're going to subtract his spending. So minus 2248 is 5091. And we're going to subtract his saving. So minus 1479 equals 3612. Which is my inflow. So the math is mathing, y'all. Minus 2363 equals 1249. And that is all that was left. And that is what we saved. So minus 1249 is 0. So this is a zero-based budget. That, of course, means that every dollar has a job, not that our bank accounts went down to zero. This is our first time using the monthly template. I think it went rather well. We were a little faster than normal, not significantly, but as we get used to using the template, it should go a little faster on top of that.
Also, there's a lot of time before the video was made that she didn't have to spend getting this set up.
Yep. So I think that's it. You have anything else you want to add?
Just that this is further proof that budget beats broke every time.
And never forget that you deserve financial stability. And I hope you have a great day on purpose. Bye.